Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and today on the HermitCraft server, we are looking out and seeing all sorts of beautiful things out that way, as well as B-Dubs' and Etho's out over there. But you know what is kind of between me and B-Dubs' spot is a little plot that is tentatively part of our gaming district. We haven't formally decided if that area, wow, that zoom doesn't really help me. If that area right there is going to be part of the gaming district or not, that was ostensibly going to be from the beginning of the server. But we never actually ratified that decision, so it could go either way. This wall right here is the perfect location to build a prototype for a minigame that I'm going to pitch the other hermits called Breezedasher. But there's a little bit of a dispute. If this is not the games district, I'm going to need to move whatever I build somewhere else. So I was trying to think, what would be the perfect material to build a temporary minigame prototype out of? And you know what it is? Coal ore! That's right, these blocks need to be struck with a fortune pickaxe anyway to reveal their riches. So we might as well construct a giant wall out of them in the meantime, instead of just like building pillars up to the sky and breaking them. Let's build a prototype minigame and then break it once we figure out how to build a good minigame. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm starting the wall near the water level, and we're leaving room behind it for redstone. We're going to have some redstone with some platforms and some timers, but the first thing we need to do is just really start getting this wall in place. Wind charges aren't only an opportunity for making cool minigames, they're also an opportunity for showing Skiz how to fix his storage system. So as fun as it would be to keep showing y'all me building this wall, why don't we head over to Skiz's base so I can help him out with his copper golems with a little bit of wind charge magic. Time skip!
Bop, 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 bop.
Yeah, I think if this one golem gets out of the way, this'll be fine again. Can you lead a golem?
I have a plan.
Oh, good. Come on in.
I am bringing wind charges so we can throw it at the one golem who's being disruptive.
Yeah.
We got a Joe Hills.
We're helping. We're giving them backup. You know, the 2v1.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where you guys are, though. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in this tunnel thing.
So you're on the right. You're on the right path.
You got to go like to the side of the big gray obelisk thing.
Oh, okay. I think I see you.
Yeah, through here, back to your right, right corner.
That great.
There you go. You're in.
Thing.
Oh, good. Hold on.
He's okay.
Okay. So where's the guy that's misbehaving?
That was wow.
He's down in here.
Joe, that could have been really bad. I just noticed you don't have wings.
No, I don't need wings. There we go. I dislodged him. Did it help?
Did you just parkour that?
Yeah.
No, he's
with wind charges.
Oh wait, no, there.
Yeah, now they're going again. That's it. He just dropped it. The wind charge hit him, and he just dropped the carpet on the ground.
Well, do you need that back?
Nah, it's fine.
I think he'll live without it.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
But it's interesting to know that a copper golem holding something, and then they get hit with a wind charge, they just drop it.
Yeah, they will drop what they're holding if they're hit with a wind charge. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh gosh,
that's what we're seeing.
Well, that's why. I mean, there is an item on the ground, so I'm assuming that's what happened. Didn't actually see it happen. But the main point is when the guys get stuck like that, you gotta come in and just give them a little nudge.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sometimes
plunger.
the sword will do it.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
And I'll make sure all of them see that happen too, so that they're just like, okay, I won't act up again. I promise.
Yeah.
So wait, there's 4 of them in the first one, 3 in the second one, 2 in the third one.
Oh.
Yeah, the idea is that more items get sorted out as they go down the line.
Right.
So you don't need as many, but these are this is way smaller pens for these guys than the one Asuma built for me. Maybe he over-optimized by trying to make it even more compact?
Maybe it also could be because I may have misjudged the real estate because I'm the one who mapped out where it was to go. And he actually did say, can I push back one of the walls a little bit? I said, sure. And maybe, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it definitely works, but I don't know. Did you see that tower of shulker boxes, Joe?
Wow, a whole wall.
Yeah, I overloaded not the wall.
Behind you, Joe. Look up.
Yeah,
Look straight up.
Jeez.
Yeah, use your camera. Go way up.
I don't have a thing
Let's
for that.
see wind charge all the way up to the top of that guy. Oh, no.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, what? He lives.
Clutch wind charge.
Nice.
The slow falling
worry, Joe,
potion
there's
had
ladders.
just worn out too, so that wasn't the slow falling. That was the clutch.
Don't
wind
worry.
charge.
There's a ladder in the corner if you can.
Yeah.
You see
I've
it
got
up there,
another
Joe?
slow falling potion, so I think I can make it back up the wall with.
Ladder.
Look at him climbing with this.
Oh my gosh.
Get out of
There's
here.
so many
That's
wind charges.
amazing.
Okay, ladder's there. Can you grab
Ta-da.
it? Yeah.
He grabbed
nice.
If anybody opens a wind charge shop, I'm gonna try and see how long I can go without elytras, but these are not easy to get. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're tearing
That was
through 'em.
amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I smell minigame.
Oh, that's actually it, Skiz. I'm thinking about making a mini game, kind of like, I don't know if you've ever been to a bar that has that game Zeke's Peak, where there's like a ball that rolls on a bar, like that goes left and right as it climbs up. Okay, so basically, in this mini game, you would have a slow falling potion and wind charges, and be popping yourself through this wind farm, where there were like maybe water streams or lava streams or whatever you have to avoid, or you would lose.
Fun.
Yeah, that's going to be one of my mid-season projects. Like, we don't have enough infrastructure to get all the materials for stuff like that quite yet, but like I'm already starting to map out like what the course would look like and how that would play, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
Yes!
Nice.
Okay, this could be it.
Got it.
Oh, he's in trouble now. There's no way to get that stuff back.
Jeez, there's jerks here.
Yeah, you got pillagers in your base, by the way.
Oh, what the heck?
Probably should have told you about that.
I'm naked.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
wait,
they
wait,
greeted me when I came
Just
in.
take the ladder. You're good. You're good. Oh, the pillager gets credit. What? Come on.
Credit. Oh man. Okay.
All right, just borrow wind charge from Joe and then
Yeah,
clutch
they
it.
just fall.
Clutch it.
Yeah, here you go, Skiz. There's one.
Yeah,
So
do it.
I just like
Do it.
clutch
It's
it
in
like
the
a
doorway.
water.
Yeah, right at the bottom,
Beat
just
up
wind
this guy. I
charge.
got nothing.
Just like you would a mace, just wind charge it.
Okay, but I'm almost
Right.
dead, and I gotta eat something.
Well, I mean, if you do right, you won't die at all.
okay.
You'll be fine.
So it's like a bucket clutch. Here we go. Come on,
Yeah,
come on,
bucket
baby.
clutch. And woo!
What? I should have
gets
gotten
the
credit
credit
for
again.
that. I doomed him to fall by
Pillager
giving
gets
him the wind
credit again.
charge.
That's it. I'm killing the pillagers. They don't get this credit.
Wait, give me.
Oh, no, there's
Skiz,
a
let me get
creeper
you a
down
slow falling potion. I got a whole box full of slow falling potions here.
but I really want to do what you do.
Oh, no, I don't. I am out.
When you do what you do.
You. Hey.
I want credit!
Okay, I need give me another one, Joe. I want to get this. I did
Okay.
it and my corpse like flew up in the air.
Here you go.
Thank you. All right, my corpse flew up in the air, so that tells me I kind of did it.
Oh, maybe just a little late.
Here we go.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, baby.
Hey!
Nice.
Well done.
All the voices. Hey. That's amazing.
Oh, man.
All right.
Your base
that
is
was
dangerous now. In case you didn't know.
Dangerous. It's so dangerous. I know.
What's with this little
Hopefully
alleyway?
nothing fell down the hole.
You got
What's
a little
with the
alleyway
what?
in between. Like you got this wall here, and then
Yeah. Well, there's a very critical sign in there.
let's see. All this moss was delightfully stolen from Scar.
Yeah. See, I was giving credit to him.
Cool.
Here's my head.
I like that this
Did you
is
know pale
completely
moss is
unlit.
flammable?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very flammable.
Yeah.
Like super
okay.
duper.
Good. There's phantoms.
Smooth operator, hummy body. That's the name of my pick, by the way.
Those phantoms are now burning. Wouldn't it be crazy if they landed on his pale moss and it burnt?
Stop it.
When in doubt, punch upward.
Oh, I mean, what if I punch forward? I
feel like you kind of have
I
to.
can't. Do I or not? Yes or no, guys?
I'm
He said he's a master.
I did not have a slow falling potion.
He's a master, dude.
wow.
He's a master. That was
Howdy, Etho.
Yes, he is.
Hey, thanks for stopping by.
I thought I'd bring you these for testing.
Whoa, that is a lot of breeze rods.
They're easy for me to get, so make sure you have them.
Wow. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. This is going to make prototyping and playtesting so much easier. And once I actually have like some stuff to navigate, like obstacles and stuff, I'll invite you back to playtest. I think you'll like it.
Awesome. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a fun game.
Awesome. Well, now that we got those breeze rods from Etho, we need to head over to Impulses and grab some redstone in exchange for some dispensers. Time skip. Here we are at Impulses Level 1, Logistics and Administration. Now, he showed me on stream the other day. He had a bunch of redstone in, I thought, one of these chests. Might be a different chest. Might be one of these chests. Yes. Yeah. He showed me this. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take 2 stacks of redstone blocks and we're going to leave him 1 stack of dispensers. But we are going to do so in a separate chest right here. I think he'll find this. Boom, 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 boom. Dispensers for redstone. Okay, thanks, bye. Yeah, he'll figure that out. Okay, we got plenty of wiring to do. Let's go do it. Time skip. It's time to return to our redstone lab, because there's a couple redstone components we are going to need for our build. One of them is a prototype platform where we could power the platform if the previous platform had been hit, which would then turn these lights on. And then, when you jump on that, it would send a signal through an AND gate, which would cross-reference it with the lighting signal, like, hey, this platform is lit and somebody jumped on it. So then we send an output signal up here. Woo! And what would that output signal do? A couple things. One, we want to have it make a pleasing tone. We need to workshop the pleasing tone. Luckily, we've got an entire room that's getting increasingly full of stuff. Now we have a mess. But we also have a score tracker and a platform progress tracker here that I have been workshopping. Now, I was told if I have a bunch of droppers pointing the opposite direction from a bunch of repeaters, I could have comparators going through here and then feed out a signal. Now, that would say, like, hey, we're on platform 1. And then let's imagine that somebody jumped on platform 1. We send a signal there. Now platform 2 is lit. Then they jump on platform 2. Platform 3 lights up. And so on. And you could theoretically design this so if somebody jumps on every platform, hey, then that's fantastic. Now, when we trigger this one, we can also have a comparator coming out the back here that plays victory music or something, stops the timer, right? But here's the thing. I was looking at this, and the obvious thing to do when the game is over is to just keep chugging that item through there. And that's fine. You know, you could set up some sort of fancy item return system that sends the item back to the beginning here. But then I'm like, well, what if the person doesn't win? Then, if they lose and the game times out, does it just send a bunch of pulses down this line until the item gets to the end and then dumps in the thing? That doesn't feel very elegant, because at that point, we're activating all of the in-game logic that triggers every time it passes through each step. What if, when we get this lamp lit here, we wanted also to send a signal out like, hey, while this one's lit, start some sort of obstacle trap that uses resources. We don't want that on all the time, right? Well, now every time it cycles through there, we're wasting resources. So I've come up with a more elegant solution, kind of inspired by pinball machines. What if we put a bunch of hoppers underneath these droppers and we lock them while the game is in play, but then if somebody times out or clicks the cancel game button, instead of the item in the droppers continuing to cycle through like that and then triggering everything else down the line, what if we just had the reset game feature unlock the hoppers underneath these droppers, and then any items in there just fall straight out into a coin tray? You know, because I was thinking pinball machines have a coin tray where the coin goes. Why don't we make, you know, this item, instead of it being like, oh, I could put a symbolic spear in here that cycles through. Nah, man. Let's just charge a diamond, and they put the diamond in at the front of the machine here, right? So let's say that we charged 1 diamond. This is a totem named Diamond. I haven't renamed him yet because I don't have name tags. But basically, the player could have their payment go through the whole system. And then we could even do something cool where if their payment actually goes all the way through, it's basically their token, or is keeping track of their progress. We could even set it up so if they actually beat the game, they get a free replay because they get their diamond returned. At the end, it would just pop out somewhere convenient for them instead of going into the droppers to pay me. So, that's what's in my head. Can we build this? I think it's time to find out. Our platform may still look the same here, but I've made quite a bit of progress with our coin acceptor. We can pay 1 diamond in the barrel, and that'll go into that first dropper there. We have a switch here that currently represents the game state. If we hit a game over state, then that would toggle off, and that coin would go back down there into my coin tray. But let's pretend for now that the game state is active. We are simplifying things here. Between this please pay 1 diamond in barrel and this, we would probably also have some sort of filter that would make sure only 1 diamond went in at a time, make sure nobody paid stuff that wasn't diamonds, that sort of thing. But core concept, we have the light on for platform 1. Platform 1 is actually receiving a signal from there now. We replaced that temporary switch, and the output in the back of platform 1 is now hooked up to a couple note blocks. I don't have the exact tune picked out, but I know that I want to do it with copper blocks. Right now they sound like piano, but they're going to sound like horns once the next update comes through. So, this AND gate here means that if and only if that light is currently lit and a player lands on this platform over here, which we can simulate like so, then that AND gate will trigger. And why didn't it move the coin? This is not strongly powering or weakly powering that. What is going on here? Good news, everyone! The issue we were having was apparently with that repeater powering the barrel and creating some sort of feedback loop. But if we put our diamond in the barrel, now that we've extended it out here, that will light up our platform. We can go jump on the platform. And then we see that is happening. Woo! Fantastic stuff. So, let's go ahead and see if we can get some of these modules built into the wall, as well as a scorekeeping and logic machine built into the floor. Time skip! Back at our prototyping wall, I have made a bit of a mess, but that's how you get progress. I started off by making a little dripstone farm here that is going so well that I'm using copper instead for the stalactite prototypes. Woo! We have a platform where you can jump from there, lunge, go across there, head to there, and then up to the mountaintop. Hey, it's kind of good. It's not entirely themed yet, but I have started testing out the different theme color blocks that we'll use in our timer. We don't have the timer set up, but I'm using the same color scheme for the wiring back here. So, for example, the platform that's gold has gold blocks. Well, yellow wool. In the same way, the platform that's obsidian has black wool instead of obsidian. But I've got a few other things kind of color-coded in here. My AND gates are copper. My outgoing pulses to advance to the next platform are all stone brick. We've got sounds on the fancy purple sound blocks. I feel like somebody could come back here and, if they were roughly familiar with the game, have a pretty good idea of what everything does. All 4 modules are installed for our prototyping purposes, and I think we're basically ready to go. Now, this is not at the point where I'm like, oh, yeah, this is a perfect prototype. After this, we're moving straight into the game. No. We still have to do a lot of things. Like, we don't have a filter for the diamond barrel. So right now, if I put that little chunk of copper in there, ooh, it does play a little song. It's not a good song, but it's just 3 notes. But we've got a test, a proof of concept, that we can play 3 notes when it authenticates your diamond, which it just did by not authenticating the diamond. Core concept, fine, whatever, moving on. So, our first platform we need to go to is the netherrack one, which we can see is right there. Only the netherrack platform is lit right now, because that is where the token is in the system. But enough looking at the noodles. Let's lunge right in to the platforming. Oh no, we can't platform very well. But that's okay. When we do, it triggers a signal shift that's going to move that light over to there from that one. So now this platform over here is lit. We can get a lunging start and then launch ourselves backwards. Whoa, not quite, not quite. Whoa. Onto the platform. Makes a little tone. And now the gold platform is lit. Gold is right there. So we have to go up and over. We can't just lunge first because we might end up under the copper there. So we hit that, and then it moves to the obsidian platform, which is now lit up there. I don't have the roof on here yet, which is going to have more stalactites. And we are currently underneath the platform. We are going to actually have to design patterns for the walls that are going to help identify where things are. And boom. Okay, that was all 4. And so having completed the course, this light is now lit. That lets us know we get a replay diamond, which is the one we put in the first place. So if you didn't put a diamond in the first place, you're only cheating yourself, I guess, at that point. So, core concept, we have a prototype of a minigame that kind of works. Now, what have I learned from prototyping this already? First thing I learned is that I hate looking at the copper wall in a good portion of my view. Like if we come back over here and I start wind charging about, right? Okay, my whole view on one side of the screen is the coal ore wall. So what I think we want to do is when we build the real version of this, have like a diorama inside the wall. We'll still have to have the redstone behind the platforms. But in these gaps between the platforms here, like this entire stretch between this platform and that platform, we could have a diorama where there's a glass wall that I'm using the wind charges on. But as I'm flying past it, there would be cool details in the diorama there. Another thing I learned from playtesting, we need a back wall on this side. We need to not overshoot off the course, not only on the top, but on the sides. And, yeah. These are the things that are immediately obvious. I haven't gotten started playing with the obstacles yet. The stalactites are probably actually going to be hanging from magma blocks, so you wouldn't be able to run on top of these anyway. But realistically, if you are using the spear properly, this is kind of a timed game. If you're using the spear properly, you should be able to do better than running along there. And especially because you're going upward at the same time. Boy. I really need more landmarks. Once we get the glass wall in, we can have landmarks on the backside of the glass wall, but I don't think the glass wall is going to be part of the prototype, other than maybe a few proof of concept stretches, whereas the final game, the entire wall would be glass instead of coal. So, uh-oh, looks like it's getting dark. We should probably lay our heads down and dream. So even if this pool isn't good for making dripstone very quickly, I can at least relax in it and ponder the prototype. You know, and I can do that completely undisturbed by mid-roll ads. Thanks to Patreon patron Salem. Oh, wait, we've got an entire room where I'm supposed to do the outro and the credits now. Time skip! Now that we're where we're supposed to be, at least until we wind charge ourselves away, it's time to thank Salem for making this episode mid-roll ad-free. Thanks, Salem. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now present a poetry prompt of my own devising, which you can respond to in the YouTube comment section below. Today's poetry prompt is, Take the Lunge. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.